Hi everyone, my name is Firas Al Msaddi and I'm the founder and CEO of FAM Properties. So when buying a ready property, obviously what you see is what you get is one of the benefits. There's no uncertainty around buying a property that you can see. Number two, of course, there's immediate rental income. And number three, you can get the highest LTV, loan to value. So you can avail bank finance. Number one, you need to run your CMA, competitive market analysis, where you see prices of properties, of surrounding properties. Number two, rental prices, especially if you're an investor. It's important to understand how much rent and how much return on investment you can generate on a yearly basis. And number three, probably service charges is also something important to factor when buying a ready property. The most important benefits for buying off-plan properties, number one would be availing payment plans at zero interest. Number two, you would have a variety of options, especially if you arrive early to launching to a project that's just being launched. You can pick and choose prime units. Number three, also dealing with developers directly and buying it from the source. You need to understand what are the prices of similar ready properties. So if you're buying an off-plan property today and the salesman is promising you that it will double in price once it's handed over, you can actually check today how much a similar property that is ready is selling for. Number two, you have to check also the rental prices of similar ready properties, because that would also give you a hint how much you would be able to achieve on annual rental income. And number three, which is equally important, is to check the historical track record of delivery from a punctuality standpoint as well as from quality. So go and visit projects that have been completed by the same exact developer. Both pretty much the same. You have to pay the 4% DLD transfer as well as the 2% commission. So when it comes to the secondary market, seller has to pay 2% and buyer has to pay 2%. This is the standard. When it comes to buying off-plan or directly from developers, mostly the commissions are covered by developers. And even developers, sometimes they run ad hoc basis offers where they pay the 4% on behalf of the buyer. It's a great opportunity to buyers to invest in these properties and to leverage on those payment plans, provided that it does not inflate the price. So buyers should always do their math, how much they would pay in terms of interest if they want to finance from a bank, and how much more they have to pay developers in order for them to get these long-term payment plans. I think it depends on the market cycle we're in. So during down markets, to get better deals on the resale market, on the secondary market. But when markets are booming, you are better off to go to developers and buy directly from developers. Number one, check your SPA and probably get a real estate lawyer to check your SPA as well. So you need to make sure that the developer is registered in Dubai Land Department. There's an escrow account for that project, and all your payments are going strictly to the escrow account that is managed by the government. So they make sure that your money basically is used to build that particular project. In general, whenever you have prolonged payment plans, whether it's rent to own or it's post-handover payment plan, the interest is always built into the price. So you always have to make sure that the prices are not, overly inflated by the interest. That's number one. And number two, I think the main difference would be your ability to continue and your need for an earlier exit. So with the rent to own, you can exit without any future commitment. Whereas with the payment plan, you're exposed to the total purchase price and you have to continue all the way to the end. You always have to factor your exit strategy on both cases and check the conditions, because the lease to own as well gives you more flexibility in terms of earlier exit. I think Bayut didn't just contribute to FAM's success to start with. I think they really enhanced the overall standards of how real estate agents operate in Dubai. Thank you, Bayut, for all your efforts and contribution to the real estate market in Dubai. And of course, for us at FAM Properties, Bayut is our long-standing partner that we really pride ourselves to partner with.